Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Ruthless Season 1, Episode 5 and 6. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning and you're one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, y'all, I think I say this every time I come on here to review this. I'm gonna try to get through this season. It's just a lot be going on and a lot of stupid mistakes being made that I'm just like, no, this can't possibly be happening. But anyways, we starting off where we left off at. Ruth is being forced to have sex and she's crying. The highest is talking about only tears. These are only tears for what the world is gonna be. This is not what she want to hear right now. Andrew, he feels that Andrew is faking it, and Andrew is faking. It's like, no sane person would want to be sitting here forcefully to have this woman to have sex while all these dudes are sitting around. This whole situation is messed up. Of course he can't perform. I'm just sitting like, what? Like, we're sitting around this woman who's being held down by 6 other dudes when you expect me to have sex with her. Like, no, she's crying. All this is going on. At one point, he was like, you faking it? Like, yes, of course he's faking it. Daikon was like, okay, I'll jump in there. At one point, the highest kissed Andrew like that was going to make things better. I was like, sir, like, it was a lot going on. The elder women in the background were outside yet again with their lanterns just to sway in, and like this is something that we should be happy about. And I'm like, no, this woman is in here being attacked. Yes, she is not saying, she says she don't want to do this, but like, she don't have no choice. Everybody in the room except Andrew was like, this is normal. Andrew was the only one like, I can't do this. This is wrong. Like, this whole situation is wrong. Like, he got a wife, he got doggone Tally pregnant, and you want me to add on to that by doggone forcefully making me rape this woman? Like, no, they're not calling it rape. I'm calling it rape. But he's like, no, I can't do that. The elder women, they just out there with their lanterns, just a woo and an on, and I'm like, no, this can't be really happening. Then it's the next morning. Ruth is looking like she done went through something the night before because she went through the night before. And the elder mother's like, you didn't sleep well? It's like, no, she didn't sleep well. You know what goes on in there. Don't act like you don't. She's like, I thought it was going to be a lot more blood in here. I came in here to clean you up. Like, I'm helping you out. Girl, I thought you was going to be a whole lot of messed up. Now, she has to convince Tally that she is blessed. Do you expect me to go tell somebody they blessed after the mess I done went through? That's the look that Ruth is giving to Elder Mother. It's like, I can't. She's like, Marva, and she's like, it was a privilege for Ruth to go through what she went through. It's like, it's easy for you to say because you old. And when you first got here, you was old, so you wasn't giving nobody no babies. So you ain't had to go through none of this. It's easy for you to say, oh, you were so privileged, girl. You were so privileged. I'm just looking at doggone Elder Mother like, really? But you know, she talking. She wants to know exactly how did they get the highest his seed. Can you explain that to me, Mother Elder Marva? I just got her name this episode, these 2 episodes. Hey, you want to explain that to me? That's not for your concern. Like, Ruth is putting 2 and 2 together and she's getting 4. But Elder Mother Marva like, no, it is not 4. It is 16. Get it right, girl. I'm like, I cannot. Child, I'm wanting to say that Lynn is getting on my nerves because she making stupid choices, but then I had to sit back and like, you know, she probably still got a little bit of drugs left in her system, so maybe that's causing her to act this way. Because she was having dreams about Daikon. I don't even know how she got his name, but she dreamed about Daikon. Brian wants to know if she's alright, but she got an attitude with him like, why you keep asking me that? He keeps asking me that because you was part-time kidnapped, you was drugged, and you was, even though he don't do it, you was sexually assaulted. So just the part-time kidnapping, being drugged is a lot for somebody to go through, but you acting like he wrong because he's asking you how you are. But after she didn't like, I'm fine, go ahead and go to work, do what you need to do. She hops on this YouTube-like website, the Rockadoochies. They got some videos on the on the internet, which I thought was odd. Like, I guess that's another way to prove that they're not bad people. If we showing ourselves and we on the internet, of course we can't be bad. I guess it's like a recruitment type video. I don't know. But I'm like, you having this small amount of drug in your system, and I'm like, she is so vulnerable that she's gonna run back there so she can get some more. Like, even though she was drugged and possibly raped, it's like the way she's acting is like she wanna run quick, fast, in a hurry to get back there again. And I'm just looking like, no, ma'am, this is not it. Like, that kind, he done left like a number for her to call him in her clothing, and she's really like contemplating on calling this fool. I'm like, really? You was in the hospital, you was drugged and assaulted, and they took you back to your house, which means they know where you live at. All this is not a good thing. Why are we contemplating like calling him back? He talking about some lick the little piece of paper so you can remember what's going on. And like, you go ahead and go lick that paper so you can join us and get rid of that boring housewife life. Like, give up your good life. Living in a nice place. You're not getting abused, but she don't know they getting abused. But I'm like, they did that to you, so what you think they doing to the people there? But anyways, give up this lifestyle. This nice life you got going on here where you're not getting drugged and assaulted all the time. Come over here to us and live in the place. You seen what it's like on the ground. I mean, most of the time, granted, you was drugged, but come live here with us. And I'm like, girl, like, are you picking up that this is the drugs talking, and him along with the drug is making this seem like a nice place to be? But girl, if it's not, I was wondering when she was gonna get on to that, but it didn't seem like she never did. Y'all, I don't know, but I know I could be all the way off. Because y'all know I'll be making the randomest assumptions about these shows. But like, what if Marva is actually in charge of things? What if she knew that she couldn't run a cult as herself as a woman, so she got doggone the highest, but she really running things? I don't know. And I was thinking she must be in charge of drugging everybody because she in the kitchen. She got her mortar and pestle, and she got all the drugs over there. She's saying what Ruth is not supposed to smell and not supposed to touch, and what she not supposed to lick. This right here is for the children right there. You gonna give this to Tally right here. It's powerful, girl. So it makes you happy. So you ain't supposed to be doing all this. And I'm like, is she the one responsible for putting a little bit of drugs in everybody's food to make them so docile and wanting to stay there? Is she the one in charge? Like, I'm only on episodes 5 and 6 right now, so please don't spoil anything from me. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised the way she be like just going about things. But anyways, Ruth goes over there to Tally, and she's like, girl, you was right about everything. I thought the highest loved me, and I thought I loved him, but girl, I was so wrong. It was horrible over there. She's trying to convince Tally, yeah, we need to get up out of here quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, I fixed your food for you, so it's good. You're not drugged or, poisoned or any of that thing. But, like, you had to act like this is the most wonderful and best place on earth, girl. If we gonna survive this, we need to get our kids and we need to get up out of here. Like, Andrew may be on our side, but look at her, girl. He was chosen as one of the people coming there, and, like, granted, he couldn't do anything, and the highest kind of did kiss him, but he looks like kind of awkward here. But like, I don't know if he on our side for real, but I want to know, like, you may be pregnant by this man and you may think you love him and he loved you, but he was in that room where things went down. Okay? And we can't go to the police because they will kill us and our children. They got to hold back the stuff, so I give it something go down, they gonna kill our children. So we're gonna have to think of another plan that we're gonna have to do to get up out of here. Now, I don't know what plan that's going to be, but, she done gave Tally the rundown on everything. Now, this is when Ruth is, like, using her, like, feminine wiles, I guess, even though I don't think it would work on Daikon, but she's kind of getting to his head, like, I really think you were special, and I think that I just know that you were going to be the father of the child. Like, I know it was you that got me pregnant. It was your seed by way of the, the highest seed, even though that don't make no sense. But we're not going to tell you that right now. But it is you. And he's like, yeah, because, he's second in command to highest. And he's going to want to do any and everything for the highest to, like, elevate his position. And I know he's thinking, like, yeah, it's cool, and he's happy, giving all this thing. And she was, like, wishing that he was, like, the only one that could have done that to her. Like, really stroking his ego. Like, I have a question. Why is it that Daikon gets a cell phone, a laptop, and, like, nicer clothes to wear, but everybody else walking around in the ladies of the Rakaduchi fashion? Like, do they get nicer clothes as they elevate into, like, the Rakaduchi clan? I don't know. I need some questions. I need some answers. I don't know. This is another thing got on my nerve. Sarah, she done showed up at the compound looking for Andrew and sees Andrew, and they like lock eyes, and he's sitting there looking like, I need to go over here and tell her to get the hell on, but I can't do that without being suspicious. So yeah, like one of the dudes was like, hey, what are you doing here? And she's like, I got turned around. He's like, no, you didn't get turned around. And like grabs her purse. I'm like, first of all, why do you have your purse in your hand? Leave your purse in the car. They wouldn't have been able to grab your purse if you had left it in the car. That was just stupid right there. She over talking about some, she done made a wrong turn. No one makes a wrong turn. Like I said, he didn't grab her purse and found like some tracker device. Andrew comes up and like, I am the one who was supposed to, welcome, greet the welcomers and all that stuff. And she's like, you own private property. And she's like, I need to talk to you. He's like, get the hell on. He's like, get the hell on. But I'm sorry, ma'am, this is private property. You need to go on somewhere. She's like, oh, no. I'm like, she's acting like this man is not undercover. I was like, you gonna blow this for him and possibly get you and him killed. And she's like, talk to me. He's like, all right, I'll talk to you. Like, at the bottom, he's like, ma'am. She's like, stop calling me ma'am. Call me by my name. I'm like, he trying to save you. He's trying to save y'all both. Like, what are you doing? Child, I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset with Sarah, and I'm getting upset with Lynn. Sarah, she ain't got no excuse. I mean, yeah, she kind of got an excuse because, like, all the money gone. But you were not drugged to make you make these stupid decisions. You doing this all on your own just because there ain't no money in your account. Like, once you seen him and he was acting like he didn't know you, that was your cue to be like, okay, cool. You don't know me, so something about this ain't right, so I'm going to get my tail on. But no, she don't want to listen. Now Daikon showed up. He like, what's good? And or what's your name? Are you seeking the truth for the Rakaduchi? And she's like, the who? And like Andrew's like, no, she got the wrong, to make the wrong turn. So finally she leave. But now Daikon is mad because you didn't got rid of a potential new recruit. Like, we looking for these suburban women to recruit so they can tell their friends and they can tell their friends and we can take their money. This is how we make our living over here. Don't be getting rid of perfectly good people, but like he can't just have her come in because then where their son gonna be at? But that was her stupidity. So now, Ruth and Tally's plan to run away. That is no more because Marvin and let her know why they up her plucking flowers. The last girl who, ran away and went to the police, she ended up getting hit by a train. And she was smiling like, yes, it was so wonderful, girl. You should have been there. Yeah, she called herself calling the police on us. Yeah, because splat she went. Like, that's how she was acting. I'm like, something wrong with Marva. Something wrong with you. Like, I cannot. Now, somebody who was making sense on this show, Lynn's cousin, I don't know what her name is, but she been in a few of Tyler Perry's production. She noticed that her cousin wasn't standing right on the phone, so she dropped by. And like, she looked like I'm glad that the cousin dropped by because Lynn looked like she was one step off of licking a piece of paper and running straight to the Rakaduchi. So I'm glad her cousin got there and kind of like tried to calm her down, even though in a minute that didn't really work. She tells her cousin that she went to this cult that Brian was investigating, and because she was looking for some excitement in her life. Like, girl, That was the excitement you want to go for. I mean, if you wanted some excitement, go to an indoor skydiving place. Like, get you a tattoo. Like, go to a scary movie so you can get excited. Go to a nice movie. But why we gotta go to the cult place to get excitement? Why is that somewhere we get excitement at? And the cousin is looking at her like, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna tell you acting real stupid over here. She's like, they're supposed to be dangerous people, but I'm at the highest and he's so beautiful. And like, he gave me some kind of drug cocktail and like, I may or may not had sex with him, but like, I'm telling you, it was like so wonderful. She's explaining being drugged and raped like this is something that we should all aspire to do or have done to us. Like, we should all want the highest to drug and rape us, but little does she know, the highest ain't trying to rape no female up out of here. Not at all. And the cousin's looking like, you acting like this is a good thing. And I'm going to need you to not go back here, okay? You better not go back here. She's like, you just described being drugged and raped. And I was like, thank you, cousin. You see it, I see it, and us as a viewer see it, but she don't see it. And the cousin was like, girl, them coats be having all kind of STDs. Like, not the highest, because he is pure. Pure he is not, I'm telling you, but you don't know that. But you got these drugs in your system, so you ain't acting right. I'm like, child, I thought that was going to get on my nerve, but no. She done licked the piece of paper that got the drugs on it. It's Colin Dicon. He asking her if she want to come back. The highest, he misses you. She all feeling warm and cozy because she got a little bit more drugs in her system. I'm like, why are we not, this not making sense, but this man's telling you that you was not drugged, even though a board certified doctor told you that you was, that you had a whole cocktail in your system. You told your cousin this. He blew dust at you and you passed out. You didn't feel getting attacked. You didn't even know how you got home, but you believe him when he said you was not drugged? Child, she chatting to him like she want to get with him. I'm like, bruh, Lynn is working on my nerves right now. And I mean, I'm trying to give it to her that initially, it was the drugs in her system that was making her. I'm trying to give her that, but no. And I think at one point when she was talking to her cousin, she may have hinted that she had like a past drug history. So maybe that is it that's making her act stupid. And that is the only way I can, describe how she's acting as stupid. But anyways, Sarah calls one of the FBI dudes and is like, look here, I was stupid and I went to the Rackadoochie. He's like, fam, what are you doing? Look here, go home, go straight home. Don't stop at the Family Dollar. Don't stop at the Kroger. Just don't go to Walmart. Don't go by your mama house. Go straight home. I'm going to meet you there. Is anybody following you? No, nobody's following me. I was like, how would you know? How would you know, ma'am? No, you don't know. I'm like, ugh. And then the dude who met her at the gate, he didn't found some stuff on her, and he finds a picture of her, Andrew, and their family. So now Daikon knows the Andrew knows Sarah. Like, I'm done with her too, y'all. Like, I literally, right before I got on here, I finished watching episode 6. And like, I was so triggered watching this episode because I'm like, how are y'all making all these stupid choices? Like, this cannot be. Why, like, what made her think going to this cult was a good thing to do? Both of them. You got drugs in your system now. You calling Daikon up like you trying to get with him. And truth be told, Daikon ain't trying to get with you. He's just using the voice. And now you done lick this piece of paper. Now you ready to hop, skip, and jump back to the Rackadoochie. And I just don't get it, y'all. But y'all, I guess this is the point of Tyler Perry to get my blood pressure raised and have me like, what are y'all doing? So y'all, we kind of seen Brian gets her to his new job as the police officer. Him and the sheriff, they gonna go to the Rackadooshy. Some of the Rackadooshy was at the grocery store, and like one of them tried to recruit the dude at the meat department, but dude was like, "Nah, I'm good. Yeah, that ain't for me." Like one of the girls, she got in trouble because it looked like she may or may not have been passing the police officer a note. I thought it was gonna be like Talia or Ruth, but it wasn't neither one of them. So I guess we're gonna find out. I'm gonna probably watch this maybe. I'm gonna do another one on Wednesday. I can't do back-to-back days on this show. I gotta get my blood pressure all the way down. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful face puts up a video. You can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over here and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over here and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. Now, this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.